Hello, good evening. Welcome back to the Mancunian way. Guten Tag, bonjour. Hope we are all well. Manchester City are off the mark with 3 points. Well, the first 3 points of the Champions League new format with a 4-0 win away in Bratislava. Good morning, Alan. How are you?
Good morning. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah. Could hear you during the game moaning like a little bitch, but hey ho.
I was just trying to wind you up, that's all, Martin. Don't worry.
Gundo too slow. Gundo can't pass. He can't pass. What's he doing? Lamppost.
First 10 minutes he was like that, but after that it was all right.
Good evening to everyone within the chat. Hope you are all well. It's lovely to have you. Rich, hopefully, will join us in a bit via his car. McAtee, world class.
I thought he did really, really well when he came on, Martin. Let's be honest, he did do very well.
And I know, but world class.
Yeah, I know. He's trying to wind you up, Martin. Don't fall for it.
He's really not, because he's then told me I've got to apologise.
He did very well, and we can't argue with that. He did very well.
Should have been 10. Yeah, I'll take the dog out now. So not to cross his legs. No worry, Cathy. Apologise about that. I don't know what happened. Me typing, I was multitasking. It failed. Get off the mark. Is that what that was meant to say? That just failed. So yeah, apologise about McAtee. He did very well when he come on. Good goal.
Yep, very good goal. Could have got our trick, really.
All right, so this is just the James McAtee show now for Alan and FIFA. Anyway, Tom, good evening, mate. How are you? Dash, sorry, I've got a brand new mouse. It's a bit high-techy.
It's a bit posh.
It is posh. Should be nice. Yes, everyone smash those likes, pay your rent. Yes, thank you. Result was decent, but again, everything is too slow again. Doku started well for 20 minutes and went down to the mud for 70. Thought Foden, Luis, Savio were live. I thought Savio was a bit off it tonight, if I'm honest with you, Dash.
To be honest with you,
left-hand side.
They never passed it to him. He kept going down the right side.
Don't think he suits the left wing, Alan, but I'll get onto that as we're going along. Yeah. Gundo much improved from Saturday. Well, he couldn't get much worse. Listen, can we have a bit of positivity tonight? Come on, let's not do this shoulda, woulda, coulda. Come on, we have won 4-0. Nothing really much to say, but I think it concerns me we didn't get 6 goals. Everyone's just, what's up with everyone now?
Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. They were a poor team, not up to our standard. That championship sort of standard. We should have scored a lot more, but there was times when we were very good, and there was times in the game where I thought we were very lethargic, and just, you know, well, we got a 4-0 win, which just helps our goal difference, and we didn't concede. Mind you, we nearly conceded in the first couple of minutes when we got caught on the break from the corner. I thought, oh my God, what we're doing. But, you know, we had a comfortable win, let's be honest.
Well, you know no LB, don't you? 999. Yeah. Hello, Lee. How are you? Hello, fellow treble winners and 4-peat champions. Hello, DC. I'm going to have a little bit of a rant on the Champions League because someone told me this is the better format. Have you seen the results? Behave.
Bollocks is.
Hello, boys. Happy with the win. So am I, Rose. I'm buzzing tonight, but I have seen a few moaners tonight. His goal was probably a good idea which movements to go into, and he's starting to show us more glimpses. He was very, very good when he come on. Just waiting for closing time, no problem. Mingy Wong, thank you for renewing your membership for the 8th month. We are going to do the giveaway on Thursday night for the month of September for someone to come on. So, yes, the person who won it last month never came back to us. So you must come back to us so we can arrange it for you. You must email us. Otherwise, you know, you're winning a prize and not claiming it. But thank you, Mingy Wong. You've made Pep so happy.
More than you believe. More than you believe, I'm happy.
Hello, Chroma Base. How are you? Al Joyce, yes, Martin. Yes, yourself. These say, yes, say hello to each other in the chat. Really does help the channel with your chat rate. You know me, with the old chat rate, keep it going. Say hello to each other. Pay your respects. Say hello to your fellow Blues. Your fellow Mancunian way community. That's what I love. That's what I like. Hello, Lee Gates. Hi, DC. I'm loving it. Everyone's just saying hello. Should be more players in the box earlier in the game to draw away defenders, especially when Haaland had 2 players on him constantly. He had, he needs a little bit of help there. Della, hello. What a game for the City Academy.
Yep, totally agree.
So happy to see James get his first goal. Foden was great. Foden was great and was rightfully man of the match. Evening, Dan Wayne. How are you? Hope you are well. The sad news is every text Alan sends, exactly. Every text. Foden was great. Doku was
hang on. You had 3 text messages off me today, and they were in the first 10 minutes. And that was
I'm in a group with you as well, Alan. Don't forget. Foden was great. I thought Doku was very good in the first half. Second half, I thought he went downhill. But I'm going to get killed for that. Second half, thought he went back to being wasteful. First half, thought he was excellent. Excellent first half. Second half, he just stopped doing what he was doing the first half.
His end product is fucking 0.
It wasn't that bad, Alan.
Mate, you tell me how many times he found the City shit when he crossed the ball.
The first goal. First goal.
Oh, dear me.
Are you blind?
Mate, he was awful.
No, sorry, Alan, did he cross to a City player on the first goal? Yes or no?
Yeah, all right.
So he didn't land to Sabinho's foot then?
Mate, it was awful. It was terrible.
Oh, you've got some agenda on Doku.
Once Oscar Bob comes back, he'll never be seen again.
No, garbage, Alan. You're talking utter garbage. There's 2 reasons you don't like Doku. Because he carted Palmer out the door. I'm starting to figure you out. You don't like Doku because Palmer was lost for him. This is why you don't like him. You've got some major agenda. Doku was not shit the first half. He was the best player on the pitch. So don't give me that
favor, please.
Your agendas are just mega mad. Rico was fantastic. It was like playing the championship side. I'd say League One side, if I'm honest. Yeah, Sebio can't play that side, doesn't work for him. I just don't think he suited the left-hand side. If I'm honest. Nothing against him. I'd still play him Saturday, but I think he struggled a little bit. He didn't seem to have the same impact on the left, and he didn't seem to drive forward as much in that first half as what he does on the right. You can tell it, about him being right-footed. Sabio was getting no passes. Rico needs to start most games going forward. We desperately need his creativity over Foden.
No,
not sure about that, Kelster.
We need Foden. Trust me.
So I mean, it's something. Rico's going. He'll be up front next. Let's calm down just a touch. Doku was good, but I think he needs working on his crossing. Some people are never happy. Yeah, I'm speaking to one right now. How about Johnny?
Oh!
We're going to talk about Johnny Stones because Rolls Royce of a footballer is that man. Stones was great. He was. Missed opportunity to boost the goal difference. Even Celtic bypassed them. Pep's not bothered about it at this point, David Mack. He's not bothered. I think Pep's just thinking get qualified. I don't think he's bothered where you finish in the top 8. I think he's thinking get qualified.
Yeah.
Unbeaten in 25. Yeah. I thought Vice played very well. He was okay.
How old is he now, Vice? How old is he?
He's 30, 34. He's old.
Is he?
Doku was man of the match. I'm not sure about that, Dan Wayne. Boy. I mean, short opinion, mate.
Doku was absolute awful. Without swearing.
You see what I mean? You go from the sublime to the ridiculous. Bratislava defended well tonight, but we need to score more goals. We needed goal difference. Still got, calm down, but everyone just relax. Everyone's going mad about goal difference. But Martin, we should have got 6. I'm very happy Stones was very good today, but we need to get the Akanji PR up, always consistent. I still think the midfield is still flat. Nunes was good, Doku wasteful. I've seen people, I thought Nunes did okay today. People have said he was shit. So I mean, we all see the game of it.
I'm gonna say something. I think McAtee's a better footballer than Nunes now.
Evening, all Martin and Alan, just having a quick pop on. Is it me or are we having to be bad finishing more of our chances? I mean, it's point we didn't really punish them, my bad. It's fine. It's your opinion, mate. And I appreciate everyone has different opinions.
Yeah.
When we eventually lose, hopefully not for a while, that's when the pressure will grow a sign to DM. We're going to sign a DM in John anyway, Alpha. We will sign one. It was nice to see Vice again.
Yeah, well, he's a City fan, isn't he, as well?
Yeah, I'm not particularly that bothered, mate. I'm not particularly that bothered.
Yeah.
He only played about 8 or 9 games for City. I'm past all the sentimentality stuff now, mate. It's each to their own. If it was up to Alan would just have a team of EDS in. Tom, thank you for renewing your membership for a 9th month. You are amazing. Thank you so much.
More than you believe. More than you believe I'm happy.
See, even LB said he wants McAtee in as well.
That's not LB. LB 1998 is not LB, Alan. So just to clarify.
More LB. Is that him?
Well, it might be him, but this is Alan. Right, well, I haven't got to it yet. Alan, can you let me host?
Sorry.
Gee, I'm telling you, you're being transferred. We'll go to wherever you're going. I'm transferring you. Bollocks to you. The City EDS was on display tonight. They were one of our own. LB, you're having him. DC, one big happy family. Alan's thoughts on Nunes. No, we're skipping that, Abano. Also, the EDS had a good game of news this morning. Yeah. Hello. I will show a lot of love to Better Games TV. Top low. I haven't even sent him a link, but he just keeps ignoring me now. Just been rude. Gundo took some wicked corners. He had a proper whip on them. LB will be happy then. LB will be happy, Michael. If we're putting whip on corners. That's all LB does now, bitch about corners. Can't take corners. Can't take a short one. What's this short one crap? Short one does now. Get it in. Get it in the mixer. Italy Crooks. I don't know who he was because I want a City fan in 1999. GT Mafia, thank you. Countdown until Alan rants about Nunes. There you go. Lots of love. Peace off, you. Fair man, I don't think Haaland done himself much favours today. His position in the box wasn't effective and didn't anticipate what was dangerous in transition. I'm starting to think City fans are not happy unless we're moaning. I'm starting to think this. We're not happy unless we're bitching. Let's have a bitch.
I'm going back to the old days, mate.
Doc, tell you what, our fan base is set up for the 2nd division because we just bitch and moan. It's set up wanted it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doku on the bench, you don't mind, but I somewhat agree with Alan. Doku not good enough to start. I thought he was amazing first half. Second half, I agree. I thought he went off the boil.
Off the boil? That's an understatement.
Your agendas are understatements. Oscar Bob is our best winger. Well, not frigging no, you haven't seen him yet. Good first half, dreadful second half. Savio was quiet. We did score 2 goals second half. Just throwing it out there. Alan, Rich is here. Evening, Rich.
Evening. How are you?
I'm very good.
Any agendas?
No, I thought it was absolutely spot on for what we needed. Didn't get out of second gear, chilled. Everything we need to do from now to December is play games like that. So I'm well pleased with it.
Yeah.
What do you think of Doku, Rich?
I thought Docky's his normal self. He's a very, very dangerous player with great control, but he needs to improve his final ball. But
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that will come. I think he's probably the most dangerous winger on the planet at beating a man, and I think as he beds in with Pep, he'll do that, and time again, 2 or 3 players were going over to Doku, and that created a lot of space for players like Foden and Nunes to get goals. So, I think he played quite a big part, in most of our best chances, although not always because of a brilliant ball.
McAtee.
McAtee, I think he'll be a decent player, won't he? But I think he's
Yeah.
he just needs to settle in. But his touch is good. I mean, it really was a training ground game. You know, they didn't get out of second gear. Could have won by 10,
Yeah.
but you know they never got out of second gear. But with the injuries we've got already, and with you know, a very very long season, and not that, you know, we've got a pretty good run through October, November. We need to play a lot of games like that. We need to play a lot of games we win. You know, don't necessarily rack up the goals, but we win, don't get injuries, rotate the players, bring on subs, and get through to December without any more injuries, because December's a brutal month, fixture wise. So, you know, we've just got to try and get through to December with no more players injured than today. And hopefully, you know, get Ake back, get Bob back, and be, you know, a little bit stronger than we are today, because we don't want to exert ourselves and get extra injuries, or we could be, you know, we could suffer.
We don't want midfield injuries, that's for certain.
No, but I think you know, it was.
See, I love Rich. You know, we don't see Rich for 8 months. He disappears. He's like part-timer on the channel, and then he comes back with a little bit of knowledge. He's like the Oracle.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I think, you know, people, too many people get too wound up. I mean, it cracks me up at every single September, October. The fan base is in meltdown, you know, trying to tell Pep how to play the side, melting down that we don't get enough goals. But it's what City do. You've got to peak in April and May. And the only way you can possibly do that is if you take it easy before Christmas. And, you know, I don't think we'll be able to take it easy in December, because that, you know, we've got so many. We've got, you know, Juventus, Liverpool away. We've got United. We've got Villa. You know, I think we've got Tottenham right at the end of November. So it's going to get hard late in November. So we've just got to take it easy through October, through November, and reach that point, you know, with a fully, you know, with the exception of Rodri, as fully fit squad.
Yeah. By the way, other brother, a little bit of respect, mate. Alan's been on the show for a very, very long time from the get-go. Alan has a bit of banter, so let's just calm yourself down, mate. A little bit, eh? It's a little bit of banter. We're all friends here. They're not guests. So, you know, come on. A little bit of respect, mate. Martin, I heard Man City would have to pay 70 million for Nico Barella. Is it true? I say nothing. McAtee Classe. Hey, Stephen. You and Conway should really owe me money. But I didn't take the bet up.
What bet's this, Martin?
They all said there was going to be no Haaland. They were basically putting out the reserves tonight, and I went, I bet them. Said I bet Haaland and everyone played.
Oh yeah, I remember the conversation on the space. Yeah,
yes. Yeah. And I didn't have the bet. Is Alan still dating a dirty rag? Whoa.
Yes, I am.
LB 1998, thank you for your very kind £2. I saw Walker pissing behind the corner flag. Oh dear. I tell you what, we're dragging out when we're getting a bit of thing about someone having a pee up against the wall. Jesus.
We've all done it. We've all done it at some stage in our life.
I got told no, they haven't done it. I get told all of a sudden, no, I don't do it. No. When I'm pissed up at 3 a.m. in the morning on Saturday night, I never do that.
Yeah,
that's what LB said.
Yeah, we've all done it.
I know I should have accepted. I know. So, Rich, what did you think of the lineup, the team?
You know, I thought we're going to rotate 4 or 5 players. I didn't actually have a clue who we were going to rotate, which of the players would come in. I thought Doku would play, just because of the nature of the opposition. So, you know, I can't say I was surprised by it, but can't say I could have predicted it either, because you just don't. I mean, the interesting ones for me was Ortega playing. You know, we haven't tended to rotate Edison out of Champions League, so that was interesting, and you know, that points to, you know, Ortega being given something. you know, and probably try and keep Ederson on his toes. And, you know, it was interesting to see Nunes starting. You know, that's a bit of a change, but Nunes played a lot as a double pivot in the past. So maybe with Rodri out, you know, that's something that gets experimented with. But other than that, it was kind of like you could have thrown 15 players in the air and, you know, any of the 15 could have started. So, you know, it was quite an attacking lineup. But, you know, I don't think after seeing Celtic score 5 against them, you know, Pep was going to be that worried about the opposition.
I was very pleased with Celtic's scoreline tonight.
With the what?
Celtic scoreline
Well,
tonight.
Alan, we're not a Celtic channel, mate, or a Rangers channel, so I don't really care, mate. See, you do really well, and then you let yourself down. You just have to go for it,
Okay, sorry, okay.
Yeah, of course I want you to join you numpter. Come on, hurry up. When you see him appear, you'll know what it means. Yes, mate, good win. Doku was good, but wasteful. Savio wasted on the left. Nunes could have got 2 assists. He played well. See, right, Rich, where are you at with Nunes? Because I personally think he did okay. Some have said he's done okay. LB and Alan think he's just garbage.
I thought he was, you know, I thought he was fine. I mean, you know, I didn't think he had a brilliant game. I don't think he had a bad game. But I think, you know, until Nunes has played 5 or 6 games in the same position and actually had a chance, you know, you can't expect him to play brilliant. There's not a player in the world who just comes into a side that they're not used to playing in, which, to be honest, he isn't used to playing in because he's played left, right, mids, attacking mids, and usually one game against crap opposition. So, you know, I thought Nunes, for the circumstances, was fine. But, you know, it's not a massive test.
I'll be honest with you, banter aside, he wasn't bad tonight. He wasn't great, but he wasn't bad either. He did okay.
That's exactly what I said. He just did okay.
Yeah, he just did okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think he was just okay as well.
Sorry, let me just pull up my WhatsApp. Hang on.
Well,
just
pull it up then.
Seconds.
What did I say?
Am I allowed to read out private messages on chat?
Go on.
Read it out then. Read it out. I don't think it's anything bad. I didn't say anything bad. Go on. Read it out.
Where is it? Nunes was bang average. Didn't take his chance.
No, but he was average, wasn't he? Like I said, he wasn't good, but he wasn't bad. He was just average.
He said bang average. Bang average.
Bang average isn't bad. Is it? Bang average is average.
If your partner says to you, you're bang average in bed, you're not going, oh, that's not bad.
Well, but it's better than being bad. At least I'm getting some as well.
Bang average in the chat. Hashtag bang average.
Al said the same thing. Al, you said the same thing. He said it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
Okay. It was just all right.
He didn't stand out. We didn't do anything really wrong. So
exactly, it was just all right, man.
Yeah.
FIFA's gone. Nunes was great. See, now I think that's a bit old, CT. You know, and I get it, FIFA. It's the way you want, mate, and I love it. Alan, I need you to explain this. Doku was crap from all game because I thought he was amazing. I thought he was the best player first half.
Oh, seriously, mate. His end product is piss poor. It really is. He beats people for fun, right? And he does, right? But when he gets to get across it, he finds the opposition every single time. I'm like, what are you doing? Find a City shirt. He doesn't look up, mate. He just hits it across without looking.
Alan, I agree. But again, look at the first goal. He hit Savinho.
Mate, he must have hit the opposition tonight 96% of the time. He did, mate. Come on.
I think Martin. Go, Rich.
Alan, the one thing you've got to see with him though is half the time he hit the opposition, 3 players came to him. Time and time again, 3 players came to him. Foden's goal, which he assisted, for example. All the players come to him, and Foden's got space and gets the goal. It's like when people said Haaland was rubbish against Real Madrid at home and away. Haaland was responsible for all 3 of our goals in Madrid by creating space for our forwards. And Doku does that and does it very well. So, and it's pretty hard to cross when you've got 3 professional footballers coming over to block the ball. You could put Messi in some of those positions and he wouldn't get a good crossover. So I think it's not, he doesn't have a brilliant end product. But if he had the brilliant end product, he'd be the best footballer on the planet. Because if
I
he
just
had his
don't,
ability to
Rich,
beat a man
Rich,
with a
Rich,
great end product,
I don't
it'd be
see any
impossible to.
improvement. I don't. He's been there over a year now. I don't see any improvement at all. He should
I've
be
seen
getting better at
improvement.
that.
He's
Eh?
beating men more. He's getting across more. And at the end of the day, he got us goals tonight.
I don't know. I don't know with him. I don't know. I get very frustrated with him. Very frustrated. I know LB does as well.
Yeah, but because you're expecting him to be the best player on the planet, because if he
No, we're not,
goals
Rich.
like he
No,
does,
Rich, we're not
No.
expecting him to be
And-
the best player on
yeah.
the planet. His second half, his crossing in the second half was atrocious.
Yeah.
The thing is with him, yeah, like it's in a game like tonight, he's all right because he's going to get chance after chance after chance to get a ball in, and it's like eventually one is going to land at a City player, which is obviously what happened today. But in the bigger games, though, when the chances are more limited, that's when it's a bit more of an issue. Listen, I think he can do a job off the bench. I don't know if long term what his future is going to be, because I do think his final ball needs to improve. And if his final ball does improve, he'll be some player.
Yeah,
I think even
absolutely.
I'll agree. It'll be some. If his final ball improves just a little bit, it'll be some player.
I agree.
I agree with
Martin.
Times.
I agree with Martin on the point that he's better on the other side, and so Savinho better on the other side. Definitely.
I thought Savinho was weird one tonight. I thought he didn't look as impactful as he does on the right.
No.
Yeah.
Savio.
Yeah. Savinho,
I
Savio. I don't know what he was, but you know what I mean. He just
looks
didn't
better
look
on the right, doesn't he?
Yeah, he didn't. To me, he didn't. And because people said, I mean, I thought he got the ball, but I didn't think he was as direct as he was on the right. Wasn't making them driving runs as much as. Because I mean, to be honest, I think Savio on the right in the first half would have had the same impact Doku had. But and I totally get what you're saying. That's why I said at the very beginning. Thought Doku first half was great. Second half, I thought he went. I don't know what he did. He just stopped doing everything he did in the first half.
Yeah.
He was really good for me in the first half. But, you know, he hit the bar. He was having a go. He was driving forward. But again, they're doing it for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But do you know what? At half time, I bet you Pep said, "Don't bury yourself second half. You've got this one. See it out." And I don't think most of the team were pushing as hard as they could second half, because why would they bother?
Lilo Lilo's told Pep goal difference.
Goal difference will matter if we don't get the results, and I'm confident we'll get the results.
I only said goal difference because you look tonight. Brest have slapped Red Bull 4-0 away. Dortmund slapped Celtic 7-1. Milan slapped Red Star 4-0. Barcelona slapped Young Boys 5-0. So there's a lot of slapping going on.
Yeah,
at the moment.
which if you win like 4 games and draw 2 and lose 2 or something like that, goal difference could be a huge impact, because goal difference will probably be the difference between 9th and 8th. But if you go and win, 6 of your games, assuming, let's say we can win the next 3 home games and beat Feyenoord away or whatever, then goal difference won't matter. We'll be top 8.
And so you're not bothered where we finish in that 8, just getting the top 8?
Not massively, no, because of...
If you finish first or finish 8th, does it matter? Or do you get drawn against...
No, I think it does matter. I think there's some seeding in it for the next round.
Yeah, it goes to a seeding,
but you're still going to be, if we come 5th rather than 3rd, you're going to be playing 14th rather than 13th, and I don't think there's going to be a massive gap in. The best side's going to be in the top 8, and once you get to the last 8 of it, you've got to play all the good teams anyway, and
I agree. I'm not asked.
So we've got to be top 8, because we don't want 2 extra games in January, and you don't want to be playing a team in the top 8 in the last 16 or whatever, but we've just got to secure top 8.
Right. It's a bit weird, this format. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of it, to be honest with you.
I like it. I think it's really good. Why do you like it?
If we get draws, that's going to impact us big time in this one now, isn't it? Rather than
yeah, but that's actually some excitement, Alan, and some jeopardy. Like the last 8 years in the group stage, or 9 years, whatever it is, has just been a procession, and it's been pretty tedious. So at least in this, you will have a lot of teams in the last week of it needing a win to get top 8, or needing needing a draw. So it's promising, but I think it doesn't really take shape till everyone's played 5-6 games. But I think when everyone's played 5-6 games, we're going to see a lot of big games at the end, because teams will be desperate to get in the top 24. There'll be all those teams in the bottom 12 desperate to get up. There'll be teams desperate not to drop out the top 8 or to get into the top 8. So it might make for quite an exciting, round 7 and round 8.
It will. It will, 100%. Like you say, like in the previous group stage, when you got to match day 6, 90% of the games were just dead games. Everything was already done.
Who's our last 2 games? Is it Juve?
Juve and then Club Brugge. No, PSG. I think it's PSG 7th, and then Bruges 8th.
PSG as well.
We're currently 4th at the moment.
Yeah. And our next couple of games are like winnable games as well. We got Sparta Praha, we got Feyenoord, we got Sporting Lisbon. So that we win those 3 games.
Sporting Lisbon away can be a bit dodgy. It depends what Lisbon turn up.
Are we got PSG at home or away?
Away. Oh, Juventus is away. The problem with some of them is Feyenoord. So we looked a bit early, didn't we, LB? Feyenoord, Juventus and Paris. We've got some very dodgy Premier League games in between.
Away. Well, PSG away won't be easy.
Adam, what does LB think about our corners? Because someone said earlier
tonight, not as bad as normal.
Was that
because Gundo can sometimes beat the first man, and Savio doesn't take a bad one either. And we didn't do as many short corners, which I don't like. So yeah, not actually too bad tonight. And Stones is probably our most dangerous aerial defender in the box.
Yeah.
I'm going to come on to him in a minute, because I think we're all singing off the same hymn sheet with John Stones in a minute. Stephen, thank you, mate. You didn't take the bet, but take this. Thank you so much. You didn't need to. Really appreciated. But I didn't take the bet. Like I said, Conway and Stephen were both saying reserves out, no Haaland. And I said, nope. And they wanted to bet 20 quid. I said, no. John Stones. I mean, LB, we talked about this earlier, didn't we, privately? The guy just brings so much composure and relaxation into our team. He's like a Rolls Royce.
Yeah. After the Newcastle game, I did a video on my channel and said a couple of changes Pep needs to make. And one of them was I want to see John Stones back at centre half. And some people was like, why? Because Diaz and Akanji have done well. And it's like, sometimes you have to look at it and go, yeah, they might be doing all right. Yeah, like neither of them are dropping stinkers. But like, can we be better by doing something else? And yeah, you might have to change it around a little bit. And I just had a gut feeling that Stonesy needs to come back into this team. Yeah, so that was my view from the Newcastle game onwards. Since that game of the weekend, get John Stones back into the starting 11. Yeah. And
the problem is, and we all know this, he's a Rolls Royce. He's a fantastic centre half and defender. But he can't keep himself fit for more than 2 games a week. He can't play 3 games a week. He can't.
I know, but you've got to just play him now.
I agree. Listen, if I had my way, I'd play him every game for the season, because I think he's a Rolls Royce. But he's very prone to getting injured. That's the problem.
I know, but you just got to play. I think that's just a thing with him. You just got to play him, and if he gets injured, he gets injured, and just got to hope that he doesn't. Because if you basically say we can't play him regularly, we should sell him, because we shouldn't have players like that at the football club. So for me, just play him, pray that he stays fit, because I just think I feel when he's in the team playing centre half and he's fit, when he's match sharp, because when he played the FA Cup final, he wasn't fit. We're a better team when he's in our side.
I agree with you totally. I think we missed Aki as well massively, the way he plays. To me, he's one of our best defenders at the club.
Yeah, he is. He probably is. Yeah.
Rich, what do you think of Stones?
Oh, you know, I love Stones. He's pretty much my favourite player. I think he's magnificent, and yeah, when he's in form and he's fit, you've just got to play him and hope he stays there, and just make sure that the physios are keeping a very close eye that if there's a niggle, he gets rested and we don't push him too far. But again, I think Stones stays fit for the season. That makes a huge difference to the team with Rodri out, because I think Stones brings in some of the things that Rodri will miss with Rodri out. Stones brings some of it. Like, when we've lost Stones and Rodri's been out at cover for some of the things we missed without Stones. So long may his fitness continue.
Yeah, I think he's on a individual regime when it comes to certain things, diets and all that now. So I think he's.
I don't think any City fan out there would disagree with us on Stones. We all love him to bits because he's brilliant.
It's just whether he gets that new contract. We'll have to wait and see. That'll be down to his fitness.
Exactly.
Because I think LB's right. If he was going to go to a point where he can never play 3 games in a week, then you can't keep paying him $250,000 a week for that.
Yeah.
Because when you get to the last stages, you're going to end up losing him all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it'll come down to what he wants as well. If he wants a 5-year contract on $250,000 a week, he might not get it even if he plays most games. If he takes a 2-year contract on $200,000 a week, it would be quite different. So it all depends what he wants, and also depends what he could get elsewhere and whether he wants to play elsewhere. So,
well, like I said, Newcastle are very, very keeping tabs on him at the moment. So we'll have to see, and City keeping tabs on others. So I suppose we'll just see, but that's another discussion at another time. One is about Phil Foden, who was given man of the match. We've not seen that Phil all season.
Yeah, we've not seen Phil all season.
That's actually true.
Yeah, we've not really seen him, have we? So it's good to see him back. Obviously, we all know that something's gone on in his personal life. It seems to be sorted now, which is great news. And hopefully now he can just get on the football pitch and play some good football. But today, you could see that he wasn't fully at the races, but he still scored and got a brilliant assist. And I think give him after the international break. Yeah, I reckon that's when he'll come to his own. Because remember, he's had no preseason and he started 1 game so far this season, I think, innit? So other than tonight, like Watford was the last game he started. So yeah, he just needs time. But I thought he was good tonight, really good. And he's not even fully match sharp.
Yeah. Really good through ball for your boy McAtee.
Yeah. We know what Foden is important to us. So it's important that he plays. I'm hoping he doesn't get picked for England. Because he could just stay around City and not get injured. I think Palmer will probably get in front of him at the moment, the way he's playing. So we'll see on that one. But I want Foden to be in the side.
Yeah. Rich?
Foden's a player who could do with a game for England. So
there's
a lot of players I wouldn't want to play, but I think Foden could do with the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Will he get picked though?
Yeah, he will. Lee Carsley loves him.
I know. Yeah, and I think Foden and Palmer can play in the same side.
It wouldn't surprise me if he ends up getting stuck on the left-hand side, Foden, not for England. He's going to get Paul Scholes treatment, isn't he?
Hang on. We're not at 115 on the likes. Come on. We've got to at least get the 115 on the likes. Come on. 94 likes. Come on. All we need is 21 more. Come on. Let's get it. I've got Stones to be his biggest fan, so I've got to say is that I beg he stays fit. He's absolutely great. I'm grateful for him. Yeah. Not Rico Lewis. LB, I'm going to come to you on this. Where's LB? Where's LB's best position? Where is Rico's best position?
Anywhere. I think he's absolutely mint. I think he can play anywhere on the football pitch. I think he's such a good player to have in the squad because he's versatile. He can play left back, right back, CDM, midfield, 8. Probably can play right wing. Like, he can literally play anywhere. He's just brilliant to have. So yeah, I don't know. I think he's best when he's pushed into midfield. I just don't think he's ever going to start midfield games a lot. So I think his long-term future will be right back and pushing into midfield. But if some player, and you need these players in your squad because you need versatility, because you know Pep don't have a big squad. So when you don't have a big squad, you need players that can play multiple positions. But I think he had a good game tonight.
Yeah. No, the reason I ask is because some have said, play him as an 8, play him as an inverted 10, play him as a right back. Everyone's got him everywhere.
It's just never going to happen, that though, is it? Because you've got Foden, you've got De Bruyne, you've got Gundogan, you've got Cover. So it's that's the thing. Like, I think he's good in the midfield, and I won't mind it. But
it's
when
like
you've
the
got
Grealish
options like
debate
that,
is 10 in it. He's not going to go ahead of KDB and Foden.
Yeah, I agree. But he's a mint player.
I think in a way he's going to be the heir to Bernardo, even though different positions. Because the thing I've always thought about Bernardo is he's the glue in the team, who kind of plays everywhere. Like, he may be on the right wing, but he'll be a right winger who shifts to the left. He goes to false 9. He comes to the double pivot and really fills in the gaps where the team needs it. And I think Rico does that as well. So I think he's a great player to have. And, I think Bernardo's going to be very important this season with Rodri out, because I think we're going to need his football intelligence a lot. But I think Rodri can do it from right back, what Bernardo will probably do from right wing a lot this season, which is just fill in the gaps in the team and make the team better.
Yeah, Alan.
I'm the same as Rich, to be honest with you. Exactly the same.
Okay. Thank you for that football analytical viewpoint there, Alan. That was amazing. That was some
Rich said everything I needed to say, so I'm not repeating it.
Wait, I just agree with what Rich says.
Well, Rich, you know me. Rich is always right.
What do you mean? Rich is never here anymore.
Mate, I speak to Rich, as you know, quite a lot over here. So
I never speak with Rich anymore. Rich has become the missing man.
He lives in Sydney, I live in Melbourne. So
we used to have a person on the Mancunian way called Rich. We've not seen him for a long time.
Well, he's been over in London, hasn't he? He's been over in London.
He's back in the country now.
Yeah.
I was out, as you know, Martin, I was out on my Chriswood scouting mission.
Oh. Can I ask you a question? Did you go and watch Spurs?
I did.
I knew you did. I knew it. He went to watch Spurs when he was in London.
What?
I had nothing to do on the Thursday night, so I went to hopefully watch Karabag win, and they didn't, sadly.
Yeah. He went to watch Spurs.
I'd rather go and play dominoes than an old man.
Yeah, exactly.
You and Rich.
Yeah. Well, my mate Leo told me. You said it in photographs.
So go on, LB. Everyone's telling me you only cared about Haaland's record.
Yeah, it's still intact.
So you went mad when he scored.
Yeah, I listen. It's a special record, and it's if he can keep it intact, it's great stuff. So yeah, it's close. I mean, he could do the hat trick real soon in the next game, just to give him a little bit of leeway in that. But yeah, we're still the only striker with a goal ratio over one goal a game, and the top 50 Champions League goal scorers of all time. So I just think it's a crazy record. I think it's a special record, and I want it to keep going, man.
It is crazy, isn't it? What he's on. It's crazy. Absolutely mad what the guy's doing. And the thing is, he probably did. Many will say he had a quiet game tonight. Probably did. But he did what he gets paid to do.
Should have scored more than what I think. That was the first time he's underperformed his XG. He should have had more. The chance on his right foot. I'm surprised he didn't try and lift that over the goalkeeper.
One in the first half.
Yeah. On his right, because he's done that a few times this season, lifted it. But this one, he just it was a bit lazy. He just kind of kicked it straight to goalkeeper. But
he's here, the little thug.
There he is.
Bug's here. Harry, have you beaten everyone up yet?
Yeah,
You
hooligan.
English hooligan.
Hooligan.
Hooligan. If anyone doesn't know, Briggs he's out with a load of City fans, and they just had a nice little group photo. And somebody's put it on that it was a bunch of City hooligans and faded all the faces out and everything.
Crazy.
No, but honestly, I hope you've had an absolute amazing time, Briggs, and safe trip home to every single one of you. You did the Blues proud tonight, every single one of you. Safe trip home. From Bratislava. Everyone's buzzing. I mean, I understand everyone's Daps was asking for that group. So it's Daps's fault. It's Daps's fault, LV, that they're all hooligans.
Hooligan.
Oh, dearie me. That's, I missed a bet because of Haaland. Last part was Haaland 3 shots on target, hooked on 60 minutes he got. So, yeah, I did say that. I said as soon as we got to 3-0, he was going to start hooking everyone. I knew he would. Get everyone off, fit them down, get them ready for Fulham. At the weekend, I mean, to me, I know people are disappointed because I think when you look at the first half especially, it did look like we were going to go on and put 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 past them. It was men versus boys in that first half. And I said something to LB very much on, I think it was on the warm-up part we were on, and I said, it's Pep. As soon as he gets to 3, the foot comes off the pedal.
Yeah, he does.
Pep's got this thing of just relax.
Yeah.
Don't exert energy.
Once the game's won, he knows. Yeah. That's what he's like, though, isn't it? He's a very sort of strategic, tactical manager. So he looks at it and goes, 3-0, statistically, that's a win 99% of the time, yeah? You get the odd fluke. So he'll go, I don't want to risk my players. I don't want to risk energy. I want to save energy. I want to conserve energy. I want to serve players. So that's why he takes players off. They were there for the taking tonight. If we went for them tonight, yeah, we could have scored 10 goals.
Yeah, I'm like, but I think Alan makes a great point. So the Richard, I think with the amount of injuries we've got at the moment, I don't think he wants to risk anyone.
I'm not saying it was a wrong thing. I'm just saying they were there for the taking. They were there for the taking.
Of course they were.
We've got some very important players injured at the moment, which we need to make sure that we don't get any more injuries at the moment.
It's a fine line, isn't it? I remember having a debate with Jay on the channel last year when he was saying we really needed the goal difference. I'm saying no, we've got to cruise and keep people fit, and it was marginal at the end. I was right, but another point. If we'd have dropped a couple of points, it would have been Arsenal would have won the league on goal difference. So
I always go on about it, Rich. I always say about goal difference in the league.
Yeah. But I think at the moment, fitness is more important. And I think generally, Pep, who is on the side not of goal difference, but of resting, I think generally our ends to the season have shown that is the best thing to do. Because our last 10 games of the season across 4 or 5 years has just been exceptional. And I think that's because we are pretty much, certainly in the Premier League, the strongest, fittest team in the last month of the season every year. And that's because we rotate and because we don't kill ourselves after the hour mark once we've got the cushion.
Yeah, I don't know why people are worried about LB's background. Jesus. Could have been more than... Yeah, I understand that, Annie, but I think with the injuries right now, mate, I don't think Pep wants to take that chance. We do have... And this is why we're still going in April. And we go on these mad runs because we're the freshest team still going. And we really are. And I've always said, I think right now it's just get to January, see where we're at in the market. Because we don't play again now in the Champions League for another 3 weeks, just over 3 weeks. We can put this to bed for another 3 weeks. We're at home to Sparta Prague on the 23rd. And you've got the internationals in between. You've got Fulham Saturday, and then we can go for a rest, and then we come back against Wolves. So we have got some really nice fixtures coming up when you're looking at bar probably the Tottenham game in the League Cup. You've got Wolves away, Fulham at home, Wolves away, Sparta Prague, Southampton at home, and then Bournemouth away, Sporting away. And then on paper, and I always use the words on paper, you're not got really a tough fixture till Brighton away in the middle of November.
I think Wolves are going to be tricky again this year.
They're a weird one, Wolves.
Do you know? I did a check, right? So basically, we played 6 Prem games, and I compared those games to last year, and at the moment we're on the same points as where we was last year. But if we win our game against Fulham and then beat Wolves, we go 3 points above the same games as last year. So we've actually got an opportunity in these next 2 Premier League games to go above where we were on the sort of like trend line comparing our fixtures to last year. Because the only difference is this year is we drew against Newcastle, which is minus 2 points to last year, but we beat Chelsea, so that's 2 points. So we're currently on, and everything else was the same. We won them all. So if we beat Wolves, we'd be 3 points better off in the same games compared to last year. And remember as well, our record against the top 6 last year was, if we're being honest with you, poor. So we've got a great opportunity there as well to gain some more points there.
I must admit, we played Chelsea at the right time because I think they'll get in the top 4 this year.
Yeah, and Palmer was shocking.
Apparently, they're winning the league according to some Chelsea fans.
Are they?
They're in a title race.
Well, I've got, my friend Les, the Kiwi guy that occasionally comes over here. He's getting very cocky at the moment because he's a big Chelsea fan. So I
get it with Chelsea because they've been in the dumps for a few years.
Yeah.
So what they're doing now, in their eyes, everything they've gone through in the last 4 years, this is the culmination of it, and they've come to their right. This is what when everyone goes on about this. What's the word? Trust the process. What they're basically saying is we've trusted the process for 4 years. Now this is what we're doing. This is
their coach is. I rate their coach's quality.
I need to see more of him. It's 6 games.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Maresca.
Chelsea's manager, coach.
I'm impressed at how quickly he's got the style of play, on implemented. When Ten Hag's in his 3rd year and he's still not doing anything.
That's one thing I really am enjoying at the moment is watching that shower shite.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
They are brilliant. It's brilliant.
They're all arguing with each other. They all think
I'm enjoying the Goldbridge Faz situation at the minute. That's getting really getting quite personal now. We're getting personal. We're getting behind the scenes United stand stuff coming out now.
Beautiful.
And you all call me a dictator. Go and listen to what Faz is saying about goldfish. Well, that's a dictator.
I'm ringing my next door neighbour and goes to Old Trafford every week from Walshaw. He goes home and away with United, and he's not answering the phone to me at the moment. It's brilliant.
See, Jimmy Grimble, it's easy when you got 45 players to pick from. No point. Right. Anyone want to add anything? Were you all man of the match? Everyone's a lot of people gave it to
Foden.
Yeah, I'm fine with Foden getting it.
Foden, yeah.
Foden, definitely.
Has he still got a broken hand? I asked LB98 this on.
It can't be. It's been like that for 12 months.
Yeah, I think it's a fashion accessory.
Is it becoming like a superstition?
Yeah. He might just like the look of it, innit, and just think, I'm just going to keep it on. I don't know.
See, Dash, you already see it because it's me and LB now. It means war because LB slipped in a cheeky emoji with me and didn't tell me anything about it.
Oh, yeah, that is true, actually. I didn't get permission.
Copyright claim. It will be.
I actually forgot I did that. And then when I seen you put it in the chat, I was like, what's he going on about? And then I just seen pictures of Martin in the live chat.
What is it? What does it say? I don't even know what it says.
It's your face. It's your face.
What does it say above it? I thought I said something above it.
No, it's just a picture of you.
Oh, I thought it said always right.
Ha! Ha! I don't think that's what it says.
Anyway, Alan, final thoughts on it?
It was an easy win, really. We counted through the game tonight. You know, I'm pleased Foden got 90 minutes to get himself a little bit more fitter. Massive congratulations to Mr. McAtee. I'm a big fan of his. I think he'll make it big time for us.
No shit. No shit. You're a big fan.
I'm a big fan. Very happy. Doku needs a kick up the arse big time. He does, mate. He does. So good at defending. And all the Doku fans out there, Grealish is a far better footballer.
Oh, don't. Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it?
Oh, God.
No, but it was an easy win. Got 4 goals, didn't concede anything. Better.
The thing is with this debate as well, right? 'Cause I know you want to wrap up, yeah. The thing is with the Doku Grealish debate is, there's no point, Martin, in you saying, because I hear you try to moderate this all the time and say, we've got to stop comparing them. Because
exactly,
people compare them forever until one of them leaves the football club, because that's what football fans do. We like to compare players, and people have their favourites, and they're chalk and cheese. They're night and day. They're completely different footballers. Some people will like the Jeremy Doku take on and pass to no one and hopefully it lands at a footballer's feet. And the other ones will like Grealish, who doesn't take players on, but when he does, it usually goes to a City player, or there's more chance of it going to a City player. So it just depends on your preference. No one's right or wrong. It's just a football opinion.
Okay, mate, trying to do mediation.
No. My point. No. My point is, I let it go. Let the people debate it, yeah, because there's no point in telling them people not to compare.
You can't see debates half the time.
But my point is, you might as well have the debate. You might as well have the debate in a controlled environment, yeah. Then not have the debate. Shut it down and let someone else do it. Yeah,
mate. Halfway through the second half, I put my feelings on the X. Fucking hell, and the usual suspects all had to go at me. And I was just sat there laughing my head off.
Look at you. I'll be the mediator. This is what he does. He's like, so if you want your Doku Grealish debate, get over to it. It's LB. He has some lovely and a nice controlled environment when everyone's in a safe zone, no one can have a go at anyone.
I'm gonna at some point, it's gonna get to the point where like you're gonna have to have a cushion, and you can only speak if you're holding the cushion.
When you're holding the spoon. You're only allowed and you got that spoon in your hand. No, there's no space tonight. I'm going to do a space tomorrow. There'll be a space tomorrow because I'm not on any shows tomorrow. Might be on one in the evening because I'm at the hospital all afternoon tomorrow.
LB, if you need to transfer me, mate, I'm here for a chat.
Yeah,
you're only offering me a cheeseburger.
The paperworks have gone in.
I need more than a cheeseburger.
Alan, I have a feeling you'll be like David De Gea. You'll be without a club for a year.
No, thank you, mate.
Free agent.
Oh, dear me. Listen, LB's a berry boy like me, so he'll drag me across. Don't you worry.
We'll get you on a Doku Grealish panel.
Oh, please. If you do that.
It won't work when you're on LB's channel saying, I agree with Rich.
Yeah, I will. I'll just say I agree with
Who's the most pro Grealish person we can find, and we'll just let Alan and the other person just debate it for 45 minutes.
Get Joe versus Alan.
Oh, that would be fucking special. Actually.
That'd be good.
That would be good. That would actually be. That would be class.
Joe versus Alan.
If you need my number, Martin has it.
Yeah, that would actually be amazing. Joe versus Alan.
Anyway, Rich.
I've just.
Are you back this week? Are you coming back on Thursday?
I'm around this week.
Oh,
I was really pleased with the game. Really pleased with it. Just a nice, easy training run. Looks like he got some minutes into the legs, cruised through it, and I think we need a few of those now in October. So we can because it's going to get really tough at the end of November. December's going to be huge, make or break month for everything. So let's just take it easy and hit December with full throttle.
Do you know what? We might end up bringing this back. I might end up doing it. I might bring back the late night debates and just see what happens. We used to do them on the channel because Alan, anyone, just a quick one. anyone go right back to the beginning of the Mancunian way when Rob was with us? We had a 2-hour debate on Mancini versus Pep, and Alan was Mancini's better than Pep Guardiola.
You what?
Yeah, we had this debate for 2 hours. We really did.
My office here is a shrine to the star. I'll show you now. You can just about see it. Hang on. Let's get this round here. See what I mean?
No, I mean, that's fine. You can have a picture of Mancini, but like...
We got Mancini everywhere and David Silva down the bottom.
I mean, no, that's fine. You can have those, but you can't say that he's a better manager than Pep
Look at
Guardiola.
that.
I love Mancini, mate. I love him.
No, so do I. I love him, but you can't say he's a better manager than Pep Guardiola.
No, I don't. We just had a debate. It was me and Steve
Rich, sorry.
Me and Steve
Rich, what has Alan always said about Mancini? And be honest, Rich.
Is he there?
Rich is gone.
He's going through the tunnel.
You don't want to get involved.
He's not shell-shocked. No, it's on the channel. Rich and Steve Bardsley versus me and Ozzy.
Yeah.
And Alan defended for 2 hours that Mancini was a better manager than Pep because of all his. He didn't need all the top players. He hasn't.
Guy couldn't get us out of the group stage Champions League. I mean, I love the guy, but like, you can't say he's better than Pep Guardiola.
Mate, he changed the club.
Is Rich?
He changed the mentality.
Ancelotti, Paisley, Fergie, and Guardiola.
Yeah. This is what Alan thinks. Mancini is the greatest ever manager put on God's
When Pep goes, I'll bring back Roberto. Bring him back.
I'd have him back.
Okay,
Yeah,
Alan, I'm going to ask you again and be honest now, because if you're not honest, I will share the clip out tomorrow on a YouTube short. I will get the clip. Who do you think's better, Mancini or Pep?
Mancini for changing the mentality of the club.
And on that, everyone, good night. Welcome to the Mancunian one. At least he's being honest. But
I'm going to get him a haircut now, so I'm going.
You need to go and have something cut, and it ain't your hair.
What?
Needs to go and get his balls chopped.
This is what I get all the time. I get this all the time off Martin.
No, because you come at better than Pep. I love Mancini. I love Bobby Mank. But no, better than Mancini.
I love him. I idolise him, mate. Love him.
I would have him back, though.
I would, all day.
After Pep, I would have him back.
I know he does. But
would you have him back, Martin?
No, because I know how much shit that was going on behind the scene at the end.
Yeah, but say bygones be bygones.
Are you telling me would he be growing up and not want not want to make half the squad walk out? Then yes, I'd have him back.
Yeah.
But you know, Albane, as everyone else knows, at that time, David Silva, Joe Hart, upon others were all ready to walk out, and Alan even knows that. Because Alan's very close friends with the person who was alongside Mancini at the time. So it's how he knows that. And Alan's words were, the mad ass, they need to get on with it and shut up.
Well, Joe Hart's a big girl's blouse, mate. He is so soft.
David Silva was walking out. David Silva wasn't happy.
So he says.
Nah, Vinny Kompany's the next City manager for me.
Hey?
Vinny Kompany. He's the next City manager.
I agree with you. If he does well at Bayern Munich, I think we all know that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Get Vinny back in.
Yeah.
And get him a second statue. That's my thing. I want a playing statue. Yeah, I want a Vincent Kompany statue as a player, and I want a Vincent Kompany statue as a manager.
Yeah, but that Mega Mind one. Looks bloody awful, that Mega Mind one.
The what?
The Mega Mind Company statue. It looks awful. Thought they could have come up with a bit of a nicer design than that. I don't like the ones.
He's like that, isn't he? He's like
he's like that. I don't like it. I don't like those. Do you know the one? Do you know what I mean with a statue? You seen the Belly and Somerville one?
Bronze.
I prefer the old style bronze proper statue.
I agree with you on that one. But at the end of the day, they look all right. They've got, the only one that's missing is Yaya, but he didn't help himself at the end by being an absolute idiot. And that's why he's not got one.
That'll be a good one to watch. By the way, people asking, are you doing that tomorrow? Are you doing Bayern Villa?
That'll be a good game. That very good.
I'm doing Bayern Villa. Yeah. The KDB's the next one that gets a statue. If he doesn't get a statue, I'm writing, mate. Because I think he's the best City player of all time.
Who gets statue first, KDB or Pep?
They're both going to get one.
Yeah, they've both got to get one. I agree. But KDB's got to be the next player.
Don't think he does anymore, Stephen. I think that's been taken away now.
Pep Guardiola, Rodri.
That's been taken away now, I think, Stephen.
Do you think Pep's going to get named a stand after him as well?
I'd name the stadium after him.
I would as well. All day long. All day long.
Are you not going home yet, Harry? Are you not going home tonight? You staying there for a few days? He's having a holiday. He's having a holiday in the old Slovenia, wherever it is. Anyway, no, massive thank you to everyone who's joined. LB's just buggered off. He's gone for a shit. He'll know what I mean by that. Honestly, thank you to everyone who's joined us. You're all superstars. Smash the likes on the way out. We'll be back Thursday night with Thursday night chat where we're going to talk about start building up to Fulham and other things we're going to talk about. We'll go into maybe January list of who City may buy in January, and we'll also do the prize draw for September for someone to come on a show. And this time, please come and claim your prize down below. The football prizes, there should be a new prize up tomorrow, hopefully. Good luck to everyone who, if you did win, let us know. The draw was at 8:30 tonight over at footballprizes.co.uk. Amazing prizes, and we'll have a brand new one from you tomorrow. I'll be in and out tomorrow. There'll be a space tomorrow night, late on about 11:30, talking about this game. I'm at the hospital all afternoon, so I won't be around. I won't be on Judge Moore or anything tomorrow because I'm at the hospital. So, yeah, take care all. Thank you to Alan, LB and Rich. You are all superstars. City, go and smash 4 past Bratislava. Take care all.
Take care, guys.